All right, we're going to wrap up the year of 2024 with our last podcast of the year. This one is going to feature the High Water Troubadours from the National Road Music Series, and I love these guys. They're some good friends, and it's a great show. I think 2024 was a really cool year to look back on as far as National Road Music Series. We have a bunch of them filmed. We have a bunch of them coming your way soon as podcasts, and they're going to be in 2025 now, and they'll be in the next season. We had a rough year. We lost some close friends. We lost my mother, and those things really put a dent in the editing schedule for the show. Although it didn't put a dent in the filming schedule. So we recorded a lot of shows that are our big events at the National Road Music Series. Obviously, we didn't do a lot of regular podcasts this year, and that's something I want to remedy in 2025. Get back to our roots a little bit. Do a little more of the normal podcasts and not so much, we're still going to do the events. We're going to have a lot of National Road Music Series shows. They're going to be really cool. I hope that you guys can come out and attend one of those shows, one or more of those. Attend all of them, please. We need more attendance at those shows. They're great songwriters, as you can see here on the show. And when you hear it on the podcast, you're just getting a little piece. The actual concert is obviously a whole thing, and it's a much better experience in person and live. But we do appreciate all you guys jumping on the podcast and checking out the artists and going and checking out their music. Please go check out the High Water Troubadours. I'm going to take you backstage right now, a little interview with the High Water Troubadours and then a little performance from the National Road Music Series. Thank you for joining us in 2024 on the podcast known as Moonshine and Music.
You want to hear what a manatee sounds like?
Thing where I sing better if I am barefoot, and I don't have socks on right now.
Everyone knows my name, they can read it on my sleeve.
Played a banjo badly.
Feel the heat from the fire that's been burning in your heart.
Like, I loved the old vintage stuff.
Somehow the 60 years and 19 days, they woke up in the dark.
We had to bury that stupid llama, and it took us forever.
How to make music happen, how to make it pretty, how to make it dissonant, and I learned how to sing through them.
Don't have babies with crazy people, cause they never go away.
And then you could take like 6 pennies and tape them to the arm, and it would ride over the wave.
Maybe later tonight I'll see horses.
Welcome to Moonshine and Music, High Water Troubadours. Jason has been here before as part of the two Jasons.
Yes.
I have not had the pleasure of having Elizabeth Duffy on the show, even though I wanted her to come on with Sister St. John. Great group, by the way. Love you guys. But here we are with Jason in High Water Troubadours, which is, both of your, you come together, you take another band apart, put it together in the middle. How's that work out? How'd you guys get together and do this?
Honestly, it all started at Square Cat. I remember seeing Sister St. John back in the day at the Square Cat open mic occasionally, and then Elizabeth would come in and play some songs. And I remember one night she sang and played a song, and then she was in some weird, drop C tuning. And I was like, that impressed me, right? I'm like, whoa. And she was, always amazing. And that was the first time I ever spoke to her. And then after that, I feel like a friendship blossomed, and she saved my ass at a family party one time.
And then I had you play with me at my church.
Oh, that's right. Oktoberfest. That was our first kind of gig, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're like, that works.
Yeah, and then we just started.
So now, how did you save his life? What's this?
Oh my God! Well, my family has an annual music festival every year, and it's all cool. It's fine. It's just,
I've played it a couple times.
Yeah, right. It's loose. It's fun. But not the one at my house. My family does.
Oh, they have one too.
Not the Cleveland Fest. It's in memory of my grandpa and all that. And I
haven't had the pleasure of the invite to that.
We don't invite many out, but I'd had a really bad week before that, and I'd had a toothache. And when I get a toothache, an idiot and a contrarian, so I refuse to go to the dentist, and I'll drink. I'll just down whiskey for like weeks to get rid of this toothache before I'll go to the dentist, right?
Yeah,
So I had spent a week not sleeping and drinking whiskey, and by the time the music festival came, I was completely delirious, in pain, couldn't sing. And she came out and somehow played music with me while I was in this extremely altered state. And if she can play with me in that state, then we're good for the rest of our lives.
I assume that you finally gave in and went to the dentist.
No, I just drank it away, baby.
It's all better now.
I mean, I did eventually, but yeah.
Like some toothaches will go away in a couple days, and
Some
others.
of them will kill you, but you got to roll the bones, right?
So how long have you been playing music and stuff? Like, it's been a long time. I'm guessing because you're, so professional and everything. Every time I've heard you.
I started playing cello when I was a kid, and somewhere along the way, I wanted to write songs, and I had a friend who would sometimes play with me, and I'd be like, "Can you play guitar?" He just didn't have the time. So I was like, "You gotta fucking learn. You gotta learn."
You can cuss here.
All right.
Yeah. There's an explicit rating on it always.
Okay.
Just by default, because I can't help myself.
You're gonna have to learn to play guitar. So I did that. It's been about 8 years. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I played with a Grateful Dead cover band for a while, and they were very patient with me while I came in to play cello with them, and they let me play guitar and sing. They were the first people to put a mic in front of me. Were like, you're gonna have to sing. So I appreciate them.
Well, if you're in a Grateful Dead cover band, you only really have to learn 3 songs, right?
You mean 700 songs?
Well, there's 700 songs, but they're all basically 3 songs. Like, to be.
I don't know about that.
That's an old joke. There's like 3 versions of the blues, and they're playing.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But then they get weird.
They get weird.
They do get weird. Terrapin Station is definitely weird. I'm gonna give it a full-on weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's really cool. I haven't really seen like a lot of women playing in Grateful Dead cover bands, which I think is awesome.
She's a pioneer.
Yeah, she is. She's like. So is Sister Sinjin still a thing? You still playing with them too?
We played a show last night. Yeah. So Far Sound show. We were at Healer. It was
it's beautiful.
Yeah. It was
At Healer, huh? That's an interesting venue for so far.
It went well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So are you guys gonna like do a recording together and put out like a High Water Troubadours record?
Yes, we had a really magical show at Moondrops a few months back, and it was just one of those nights where everything came together, everything sounded good, and I always record everything with a field recorder, and the night went really well. We were proud of it. We can do better.
Well, we had fun.
Yeah, but we had a really fun night, and we released that as an album, just like a live album there. But no, ultimately, yes, we are still in the process of writing. Mm-hmm. Just wrote a new one a couple days ago on Friday, and it was yesterday. And album's coming. We just don't know when. It's coming together though.
Yeah.
What do you got? What are you guys going to play tonight? You got some tunes?
We've only got 1 cover or 2.
We've got 2.
The rest of our sets are all originals.
Yeah.
And this is going to be all originals.
Yeah. So right, like tonight is going to be mostly all originals. Most stuff we've wrote. Maybe 1 or 2 songs. Maybe 1 song is a pullover from a 2 Jason song that we do.
Oh, I like that. It's like a crossover between the bands that you're in.
Right. Well, that's what we're working with right now.
Strange.
Till we write more stuff. And then there are other 2 Jason songs that didn't work as 2 Jason songs, but they work magically as High Water songs. So
Are any of those written by Jason Rogers?
No.
Oh.
No, but you know what? I've often thought about breaching the subject with him because he's such an amazing fucking songwriter. I would love to if he'd be cool with it, but I just haven't asked, and I think we should. I don't know. See what he thinks.
Yeah.
He might have some of those. Frank Dean and I were interviewing a couple weeks ago. Anyway, in TV land a couple weeks ago.
Right.
And we were interviewing and talking about writing songs with other people. You're writing songs and other people might like them, to play them,
right.
even though you don't. Like you write it and you're like,
Yeah.
this just doesn't work with my voice. And you just put it to the side, right? Well,
Yeah.
he's like, that because he said some of those are what's in Rule Soul because Luann can sing them.
There you go.
And
Well, a lot of songs that I've written, a couple of the songs we do are songs that I've written, and I don't like singing them, but she adds so much magic to them. Like, it makes it this whole other thing, and I'm like, okay, all right, I'll play that. And we tell them about our writing sessions.
They're pretty good.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you often have a riff that you're hanging out with.
Something, yeah.
And then I have lyrics coming out my ears. So we've had a couple sessions where you're like, I've got this and I've got this, and we just try to put it together. Or sometimes, we have something fully formed, and I'll just be like, here, what do you think of this? And he'll do something to it.
And it comes together really quick. Like in a few hours, like, boom, magic, we got a song.
There was one that we just, like, the Gambler song that we sat down one day and we wrote. He was just brainstorming. I was, like, typing while he was talking and putting into verse. And then later we came up with the riff. But and then we pulled the lyrics back, and
we're not even doing that song tonight.
I know. It's all right.
Maybe we'll slip it in.
Well, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the stage. I'm excited about it. I'm been excited about having you guys here. Thanks for coming on the show. Thanks for coming on the show. Really appreciate it.
No, thank you.
Go out there and kick some butt tonight.
Thank you.
The plan.
Right? Yeah.
Right. All right.
Thank you so much, and welcome to the stage, High Water Troubadours.
Joe Land on mandolin come out and join us for a few. This feller's one hell of a mandolin player. He plays in some serious bluegrass business.
Moonshine and Music is produced by Joe Shelton. Our cameraman Grip stunt doubling. I mean, he does other stuff. Brent Lee Smith on audio. We've got Joe Shelton and Tony Seiler. And on artwork, Bailey Shelton. Lighting by Heather Warnstaff. Our production assistants are Patrick Zabriskie, Sarah Shelton, and Ray Hoskins. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Moonshine and Music.